Guys, I have to say, God is always so amazing. I just have to start the video off by saying that. Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will go ahead and click the subscribe button, and also be sure to hit the notification bell so you will not miss any upcoming videos. For my faithful family members, you all know I love you so very much. And of course, guys, today I am super excited to be back and to share with you guys today's video. Now, guys, I have to say, God is always so amazing. I just have to start the video off by saying that. We all know that, but I think sometimes we forget. And then when you might forget, he has a way of reminding you of such. So we're going to get right into today's video. So, okay guys, in my previous videos, I mentioned that I had some things going on with my health. We've been, my doctors and I have been working on trying to figure out what's going on. And I've had a series of diagnostic studies done. And we've ruled out some things, and we're moving in a direction where we think we know what's going on. So I mentioned in the first video of me coming back for this year, basically saying that I'm on quite a bit of medicine. I thought maybe it was long COVID, which could very well have been at play because we did have COVID at the beginning of the year, and the symptoms did linger. I think it was long COVID going on as well as some other things going on, and it was all just like multiplied and amplified and all working together against each other, if that makes any sense. So anyway, you guys know with that, I mentioned about how my hair had come out and I gained a significant amount of weight. I just was feeling horrible all the time. So I went to my regular doctor, I went to a specialist, and then I went to a weight management doctor. The weight management doctor is the one who suggested that I might have something going on in particular, which I'm still not ready to talk about just yet because we're still trying to figure some things out. But in the meantime, I went to him because my weight had increased significantly, and I was trying to figure out how to lose weight. So he told me a specific eating plan. So I've been doing that for the last few weeks. I started that May 1st. But then I had to take a break because I had to do some diagnostic studies, which meant I had to be fasting and couldn't eat. So I took a break from it, then I kind of got back on it. So I've been doing that. Also, I did go to see my women's health doctor, my gynecologist. We've been working on things from that perspective as well. I mentioned to you ladies, make sure that you take care of yourselves. You get your annual exams done. That is important. We have to make sure that we're staying on top of things as we get older. Also, I thought, in addition to thinking that I had long COVID, I also was thinking maybe I was having perimenopause, which is like premenopause. Many of the symptoms that I was having were in line with that as well. So we've kind of ruled that out. I mean, it still could be maybe, but not really. Some of the things that I was having, I was talking with my doctor about it, and he was like, no, that really doesn't sound like menopause or even premenopause. Some of it might be parallel, but not really. He was like, no, I just don't think that's it. So we've at least kind of ruled that out. Although I am in that age window where I might start experiencing some of those symptoms. But for now, at least we know that's not it. So we also thought maybe there was fibroids. I don't know if I didn't really have a lot of experience with fibroids, but I do know that fibroids run in my family. And so we did check for that, and I do not have those because we thought maybe fibroids were causing an issue and could affect your hormones. And so it's like, nope, not that either. So in the meantime, while we're still figuring things out, I've been eating better. And I mentioned in the first video that I was going to bring you guys along with me throughout this journey, and I was going to be sharing with you all my progress as I go along. Well, I have to say I am feeling quite a bit better. I am happy to know that all of the studies that I've had done are basically normal, and so that is a blessing. I was like, thank you, God. But so I was still trying to figure out, what's really going on and what's wrong. So I'm starting to kind of deduce things down to the fact that it's probably more so my diet more than anything that was causing all the problems that I was experiencing. That's just my thought. That's just what I'm thinking based on how I'm feeling now that I've been eating better for the last almost 3 weeks now. And I've actually dropped about 10 pounds just from eating better. And I'm feeling a lot better. I still have some of the problems, but just a lot better. So I'm going to keep on with the eating plan, and then we'll see how things go. We'll still keep working on trying to figure out exactly what's going on if we can. If not, then I'm just like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, God is in control, and He knows what's happening. And if it's for me to know, we'll figure it out. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing and praying that things will continue to work out. So today, I'm going to share with you guys another grocery haul. I did go to Aldi again last week, and maybe it was this week. Yeah, this week. So what's crazy, right, is I usually go to the grocery store on Wednesday because that's like when I'm about to run out of all the things that I need for the week as it relates to the berries and everything, because I don't want to buy it too much and they go bad. So I don't mind going every week. The Aldi is right up the street from our house, no problem. So Wednesday I go to the grocery store, get all the things that I need, no problem. Thursday we have a major storm come through. Now they're saying it was like basically a Category 1 hurricane. We have a major storm come through, knock out power in our area and throughout major parts of the city, right? So it's like 1 million people without power. We were included. So Thursday evening we go no power. So we're out of electricity, and I just went to the grocery store. Finally, last night our power came on, so we were out of power for 3 days. So all of the food that I bought, we thankfully got it. Again, it's amazing because everything held up in our freezer until yesterday. Things started to thaw a bit. So we don't have a generator, which we were like, note to self, we'll be getting a generator this season. We've never, in all the years that we've lived in our home, we've never had a power outage to last more than a few hours, much less days. So, but now we know, and we'll be prepared going forward, which makes me a little nervous. And then last night our power came back on. So I was like, yes, thank you, God. I was over here doing the happy dance. I was like praising God, my husband, and I was like, thank you, Lord, so much. So I'm going to share with you guys the grocery haul that I did have from early in the week, and some of the food that I've eaten this week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. Okay guys, so here's our grocery haul for the week. Again, I went to Aldi this week, but I am planning to go to Trader Joe's this weekend because they have a couple things that I know in particular that I want from there. But from Aldi, I got some of the things that I've gotten previous week. So, but there are a few new items. Like I did pick up this steamed California medley. I like the steamable bags because they're just super easy. Like, I don't have to think about like what veggie we're gonna have with our protein. I can just grab this and go. So I did get a couple of these. Also, last time I did get this rice cauliflower from Aldi, and oh my goodness, guys, this is so good. It is so good. So I literally bought all of the bags that they had this time. They had 8 bags, so I got 8 bags of this. Addison loves it. My husband loves it. I love it. So I thought this was perfect. It's a vegetable. It's not rice, but it is definitely putting you in the mind of rice when we're eating it. It tastes delicious. I love it. It's only 4 carbs, and it's a vegetable. It's only 20 calories. So yeah, I just absolutely love it. It's so yummy. So like we could have this with our steamed medley here, and you can have it with a side of chicken or whatever protein you want. But I love this rice cauliflower. So I did get, like I said, several bags of this. Also, I did get 2 of their Simply Nature grass-fed ground beef. Guys, if you want some really lean, good ground beef, Aldi has the best prices I've seen. I'll have to compare it to Trader Joe's, but I don't think Trader Joe's is cheaper than $5.49. And they have it at Aldi for $5.49 for grass-fed 100% ground beef. So it's 93% lean, 7% fat. So yeah, it's organic. So I got 2 of these. I'm gonna make like a spaghetti later in the week. So that's why I got that, which is also why I got so many of these peppers, because I am going to do our spaghetti. So I like to add lots of peppers in the spaghetti, but also I'm going to do some stuffed peppers. So I'm going to use some of the cauliflower rice, and I have one of these in the freezer already that I'm going to cook this week. And I'm going to stuff these bell peppers with the cauliflower rice and ground beef. And for my husband and Addison, and maybe I might have a little bit of cheese in it, but I'll add a little cheese to theirs, and they're going to be delicious. So I'm going to make stuffed peppers with those. Then for probably tonight, we're going to have hamburgers. So they did have this grass-fed ground beef patties, and these were $4.99, and it's 4 patties in here. So I did just grab one of these for dinner tonight. And so since I did grab these, I did go ahead and get this sandwich skinnies, little whole wheat buns. So there's 100 calories for each bun, so it's the top and the bottom. So that's pretty good. It's 20 carbs. That's kind of a lot. So I may only have one. If I have any, I might just wrap mine in lettuce and do it like a lettuce wrap. But for my husband and Addison, they can definitely have theirs as a sandwich. So I have those buns. Also, I did grab some tomatoes. They had these tomatoes on the vine, which I always like to get them on the vine when I can. And these were only $1, I think $1.79 for the whole bag. So I thought that was a great deal, so I grabbed those. Of course, I got some limes and some garlic, because I also picked up some more mangoes. They had the mangoes on sale today for 49 cents. So I did get, I think, 6 mangoes. So I'm going to make some mango chow, but I'm also going to make just some sliced mangoes, because Addison likes to eat it like that. And so sometimes I'll slice some up and just put it in his lunch. So I'm going to make mango chow with the garlic, the lime, and I got my cilantro back here. And then we'll just have some sliced mangoes also. And of course, I got another bag of my little mini peppers. These are so sweet, guys. They're just a great little snack to have. You can cut them up if you like. Sometimes I just bite right into it and eat it up to the core and then toss it away. Or you could just cut the core off and just bite into it. But they're really good to have on the go. Like, I had to go into the office and I wanted to have a snack because I knew I was going to be in traffic. So I just cut some up, and along with some of these little cucumbers here, and put them in a Ziploc bag. So while I was sitting in traffic, I was snacking on something healthy as opposed to grabbing fast food, which is what I would normally do. Also, I did pick up another bag of spinach because, you know, I like to mix in spinach in our eggs. Or I'm going to try to incorporate it with my breakfast also. I want to add in more greens. So when you guys know how I eat my berries and I have my protein shake, I'm going to see about maybe mixing some of the greens into my protein shake. I'll let you guys know if I do that, how I like it. Otherwise, maybe I'll just eat some with the greens. I don't know. I mean, with the berries, I don't know. I'll see about that. But I also picked up some broccoli because they had this, I think, for $1.49 a pound. And so this was just about a little bit over a pound. So I did pick up some broccoli. We'll have this to go with one of our meals. I think tonight with the burgers, I'm going to do some sweet potato fries in the air fryer. And of course, for one of my snacks, I like to have protein with every meal. So for one of my snacks, I'll have this Greek yogurt. It has 2 grams of sugar in it, which is not too bad, and it has 12 grams of protein, which is really good. And it's 4 carbs, 0 added sugar. So I like to have this with a little bit of this keto nut mix that I showed you guys in the last haul. It is so good, guys. I have to be careful with it because it's almost like a trigger to me to want to eat something sweet because it kind of has a sweet taste to it. So I figured that after I finish that bag, I probably won't buy that again because it makes me want to keep eating it. I do like it with the yogurt because, you know, Greek yogurt is kind of tangy. So it does add that level of sweetness. And I just don't want to get triggered into and then trip up into getting, you know, into having things more sweet. But of course, I mixed that with some strawberries. I got 2 things of blackberries this time because I went through them kind of fast the last time. And guys, the blackberries in here are always such nice size. Like, I was like, okay, these are good. And they're only like $1.39 for look at how big this blackberry is. Like, most of them in here are really good size too. Like, look at that. So you're not getting just little bitty ones. So they're all really good. So I got 2 this time. And for $1.39, I thought that was a good buy. Maybe next time I might get 3, but I'll see. Since I ran out the last time, I wanted to get 2, so I'll make sure I wouldn't run out. I never run out of strawberries. Strawberries are not my favorite, but I do like them enough to eat them, so I add them in. This time I bought raspberries just because they were on sale, I think, for $1.99, so I wanted to give them a try. And of course, I bought my blueberries to go along with my breakfast and my afternoon snack. So, oh, and also I did get some avocado oil. I ran out of olive oil, which is why I want to go to Trader Joe's because they have my favorite, which I have it right here. This is my absolute favorite olive oil from Trader Joe's, and it is completely empty. I like it because it comes with a little spout like that too. So I kept it because I wanted to remember what it looks like. So I'm going to go this weekend specifically to get this, and then I might pick up a few extra things. But for now, Aldi did not have cold pressed olive oil, which is important. I always get the one that's cold pressed. That's the best way to get it. So I did get the avocado oil since it is expulsor pressed. So, yep. And then I think this was $5.99, so it's very reasonably priced. Alrighty, guys. So now I'll show you guys what I've been eating this week. Okay, guys. So for breakfast, I've been having the same thing every day, pretty much. So I didn't record it. I've been having my Premier Protein Shake along with a variety of fruits and berries. So in this picture, I have my blueberries, my blackberries, strawberries, and kiwi. And I'm just using all of that up. And that's what I've been enjoying for breakfast this week. And for lunch, I'm having leftovers that we had for dinner last night, which is, I actually made this is ground turkey. So it's like a ground turkey chili or a ground turkey soup. It's ground turkey with celery, bell peppers, and like the variety of peppers, green, yellow, orange, and red peppers. And I cooked it with paprika, different spices and seasonings. So I just seasoned it up, and then I used vegetable broth for the liquid. So that's basically what we had for dinner last night, and I'm having the leftovers for lunch today. And guys, it is actually delicious. Addison was like, "Oh, Mom, this is great." So here's my afternoon snack. So I'm having this Friendly Farms Greek yogurt. Is in the vanilla flavor. So it is 2 grams of sugar. And now that I think about it, I probably should have just gotten plain yogurt, but that's okay this time. I'll know for next time. But it is 80 calories with 2 grams of fat, and it has 12 grams of protein, which that is good, and that's why I got it. So for my afternoon snack, and 2 grams of sugar, that's not bad. So I guess it's okay. So I have this. So there's the yogurt at the bottom, and then I sprinkled on top a handful of blueberries, about 4 blackberries. I cut up 2 strawberries into little chunks, and then I sprinkled a little bit of this keto coconut clusters. This was my first time trying this from Aldi, and it says here that a serving size is a half a cup, and they're in big chunks. Let's see if I can open it here for you guys. I only chose like 1 chunk, so I didn't choose a half a cup. You can see how they're in chunks. So I basically just grabbed a chunk that was maybe like a little bit bigger than this, maybe like 2 sizes of this, and sprinkled it over top. So I just kind of broke it up into pieces. So, but you can see it has a variety of nuts and everything on here. On this, it says it is 150 calories for a half a cup. It has 3 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. So a little bit of extra protein in here. The fiber basically counteracts the sugar that's there, so that's okay. And then it has a total fat of 13 grams, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. So I may not get this again, but we'll see. But I got it because it said it is keto, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. So we'll see how it tastes over this yogurt. But that's my afternoon snack for today. So guys, I thought that I would go ahead and cook dinner and take you guys along or show you what I'll be cooking for dinner for tonight. So first I'm going to start off by cutting up these bell peppers. I like bell peppers. I like the way they taste, and I like the color that they add to the food. I think it just makes it look really pretty and vibrant. And so I'm going to just cut up several of these to add to my food for today. So I'm going to just kind of take you guys along and cut these up, and then we're going to be baking some pork chops for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so for today, for dinner, we're going to have these thinly chopped pork chops, and I'm going to also cut up some peppers, some tricolor peppers. I have yellow, red, and orange peppers. I'm going to cut those up and put them on top of the pork chops. And then also, I think I'm going to cut up a couple of apples and cook them on top as well. I might put the apples on first because they'll take longer to cook with the pork chops, and then add these towards the end so they don't overcook. I did already drizzle the pork chops with a little bit of olive oil. You can probably see that a little bit, and now we'll just go ahead and add some seasoning. So for the seasoning here, I just mixed in some salt, pepper, well, I should say pink sea salt, some black pepper, paprika, some garlic salt, and I think that's it. So I'm just gonna generously sprinkle this over all of the pork chops. And this is going to, last us a couple of days for, my husband, my son, and I. So I'm going to coat them very well. Normally I would season the opposite side also, but I'm not going to worry about that this time because I've also coated the bottom of the pan with olive oil. And so I don't want to move them. I'm just going to generously coat this top side. And of course, guys, seasoning is, up to you. You can add as much or as little seasoning as you like. Obviously, I like for my meat to be seasoned well, so I'm going in a little heavy and making sure that it's all done very evenly. Okay. Now we'll chop up our peppers and we'll go ahead and chop up an apple and add that to it. So guys, after I cut up the apples, I did cut 2 apples and added them on top of the pork chops. And then I'm going to cover it and let them cook in the oven. And honestly, I totally forgot about all of my peppers that I had chopped up. I forgot to put them on top of the pork chops. So I ended up going ahead and putting them in the freezer, and I'll use them for other meals because it's totally fine. I could use them anytime, but I just wanted to let you guys know that's why it kind of seems out of order, because I did chop those up and then I forgot to use them. And here are the pork chops coming out of the oven, and they are perfectly cooked, and the apples are as well, and we're ready to eat dinner. Okay guys, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps me out tremendously. Also, it helps when you leave comments, so be sure to leave me a comment down below to let me know what you thought about everything. Also, let me know if you live in the Houston area. Did you experience any power outages or any damage to your home? I pray that you didn't. For anyone who did have any damage, I pray that all is well and that you will recover soon. Also, let me know if you are going on this healthy journey with me, and if so, have you lost any weight? I am down about 12 pounds, 11.8 pounds or so we'll just round that up to 12 pounds. So I'm just weighing myself weekly just so I can keep count and make myself accountable as well. And I just want to track my progress. Like, I'm tracking everything that I eat in MyFitnessPal, which is an app that you can put on your phone, or you can just write it down too if you want to just be old school. But MyFitnessPal helps you track your calories and your amount of protein. It tracks everything for you. All you have to do is enter in the food, and it tells you how much food you should eat for the day. And then it'll track it for you once you enter it in, or you can just write it down. So anyway, I'm just tracking everything. I'm just tracking my weight. I'm tracking what I eat in MyFitnessPal. And so when it's time for me to go back to my doctor, I want to be able to show them that this is what I'm eating, this is what I've been doing, this is how much I've been walking, and so we can see what I've done and how much progress I've made. So, alrighty guys, just leave me comments down below to let me know how you're doing, and let's just encourage each other. Alrighty, again, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will go ahead and click the subscribe button, and also be sure to hit the notification bell so you will not miss any upcoming videos. For my faithful family members, you all know I love you so very much, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the next video. Much love and many blessings. Bye-bye.